All right, so now we continue with Chapter 17. We are on page 191. Then Donnie made his return. At least he started to. His head poked in through the doorway. His eyes widened in horror at the sight of Dr. Schultz, like I was standing with Count Dracula, not the superintendent of schools. Donnie backed up and was gone in a heartbeat. No one else noticed him. For sure, Schultz didn't. I don't claim to be an expert, but I knew my brother. He was scared to death of that guy. Something was up. The class went on to show Dr. Schultz some of the work we'd been doing. He seemed impressed by the echocardiogram and the sonogram footage, but he didn't have much patience for Noah's new breathing technique. The superintendent had begun glancing impatiently at his watch. Noah wasn't offended. That's okay. You can watch it on my personal YouTube channel. Eucalicious. Let us introduce you to Tin Man at least, Oz offered. He looked around for his designated driver. Where's Donovan? Not on another of his extended bathroom breaks. Some other time, Dr. Schultz said briskly. He turned to me. Thank you once again, Mrs. Patterson. You're a credit to the Hardcastle community. And he and the principal slipped out of the lab. I waited a few minutes, then took a bathroom break of my own. Once in the hallway, I headed straight for the boys' room, figuring my brother would be holed up there. I threw open the door and broadcast a warning. Big stomach waddling in. There's nobody here but us toilet paper, was the timid reply. You can come out now, Donovan. The guy's gone. He emerged from a stall wearing a guilty look that I'd seen a million times before. I folded my arms, resting them on the shelf that my stomach now formed. All right, out with it. He looked haunted. You don't want to know. Of course I don't want to know, but I think I have to. Not even growing up in the same house with Donovan could have prepared me for the story that I heard next. Donnie, the Atlas statue, the Hardcastle gym. As reality checks go, this one had me pinching myself to see if I was hallucinating. It wasn't impossible, you know. On rare occasions, the chemical changes of pregnancy have been known to bring on psychotic episodes. I got that from Noah himself. I heaved a sigh. And you had the nerve to blackmail me over something as insignificant as a sick dog who wasn't even sick? That's low. He shrugged miserably. I'm sorry, but I'm trying to make myself a part of this class. They need you, so they're stuck with me, regardless of how ungifted I am. Your teachers are going to notice that you don't measure up, I pointed out gently. They already noticed. They had me retested. I passed. No way. He reddened. Well, it wasn't me. Somebody hacked into the computer I was using and did the test for me. Honestly, I had nothing to do with it. I don't even know who it was. I groaned. That's worse. You've taken one of those brilliant students and corrupted him or her. I thought of Chloe, who seemed to be my brother's biggest fan. Well, what choice did I have? He demanded, practically whining. Bellevique already raked me over the coals trying to get me to confess. Did you ever consider going to Dr. Schultz and owning up? He was outraged. Oh, sure, and Mom and Dad will collect soda bottles to get the money to fix the gym. I was astounded. Who said we have to pay? Come on, Katie. I may not be gifted, but I read the papers. The district is getting stiffed by the insurance company. Somebody has to pick up the tab. Why not the guy who did it? I can't lay all that on Mom and Dad, not with money being so tight and Brad out of the picture and you moping around big as a whale. Even the dog went and made more problems. This is the worst possible time for me to add to all of that. I was thunderstruck, staring at my idiot brother with a new respect. This was the first indication I'd ever had that Donnie was aware of anyone beside himself. It jarred me down to my swollen ankles. Give me some time to mull this over, I told him. I'd like to get Brad's opinion. Maybe he'll have an idea of how we can explain all this to Dr. Schultz. Tell him to come quick, Donnie advised, and bring his tank. And right there in the bathroom where I didn't belong, in the academy where he didn't belong, the two of us shared a brother-sister hug. Reality check. Dad kept a picture on his desk of the last time that happened. Disney World, 2002. I was 16 and Donnie was 3. And we're going to stop there.